I got money, they envy me. I'm with the gang, I'm with the mob, what was you thinking? Remember them days and that shit was hard, a nigga been thinking. I put a
Alright, y'all. Today is a very, very, very special day. Not only is it a special day, today is the day the Romeo and C show has started. And I'm really excited about this. Not only am I excited, I got my boy, the C show. And I got a little special name for him. It's a little nickname. I don't know if he like it like that or not, but I like it. And it's the C show. Oh, now what's up, my boy? How you been, man?
I'm good, my boy. How you been?
Man, I've been good, man. I ain't said the C show in a long time, so it felt real good saying that, man. Especially having you here, man, and getting ready to start this new journey with you, man. I'm glad to be a part of that with you, man, and us come together and put our skills together and do something that we love to do, And that's what.
Oh yeah.
Talk to people, and find out good things and people's goals, and pretty much the rundown that people deserve to show. Oh, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. But look, one thing though, it ain't gonna stop what we got going. But I appreciate you, Mr. Glassman, for that. But we have a very special guest, man, that we was bringing in today. Not only is he very special, my guy is a history maker. If he ain't making history right now, he's a soon-to-be history maker. And you know about him. I know about him. And he's a Unite founder. His name is Aije. Welcome to the show, man.
Oh, what's up, everybody? How's it going, man? Excited to be here.
It's good to see you, man.
Excited to be here, man.
I appreciate you for taking time, man, and stopping by, man, and coming to the show, man. This is our very special show, and we wanted to bring you on, man, because not only is you the Unite founder, man, you brought two guys in that wanted to build something, not only with each other, with the family. And
yeah, for sure, man.
You have a lot, I know, going on with making sure this family is a good fit, and putting us out there and stuff like that, man. And I wanted to ask you a few questions. I wanted you to tell us a little bit about yourself. Not only tell us a little about yourself, tell us about this family that you're building, man.
Yeah, man. Well, it's great to be here, man. It was nice meeting your production team, Mr. Glass. He did a great job getting this all set up. So it's very excited meeting your production team here. But no, yeah, man. It's been a good journey. We've only been around for about a year now. Unite is what I'm referring to, and we've built some special things so far. So it's definitely been a great journey all together. But I'm excited to be here, man.
Okay. Pretty much, what is your ultimate goal with Unite? I noticed that you have some real heavy hitters, man. Some people that has big goals that want to make it far in life. Not only just be in a family, with boys and girls and content creators. You have people that's wanting to build together, meet up IRL, man, build content together and stuff like that, man. What is your ultimate goal with this?
Yeah, man. So ultimately, the end goal, the big goal is to be big enough to inspire, the world and unite the world. So bring everybody together. Accept everybody for who they are, no matter what they got going on in life, or what they look like, what their race is, what their gender is, or anything like that. The ultimate goal is to bring everybody together, man. So if we can all work together as a team to create that and influence the world and unite the world together, then that's honestly the big goal that I have as a whole. And I think it's a lot different compared to other teams. Because when I hear other people that, their big goal is, oh, we all want to blow up, or, we all want to just, get big on social media and make all this money and, have all these supporters and do all this stuff. But ultimately, that's not what we want over here. We want to actually be able to unite the world and get together and just create great things together and all that good stuff, man. Eventually, get an Airbnb and have some fun on doing some content and all that good stuff. But That's our goal, and we've talked about it as management, and I think it's different and it's pretty cool in my opinion. So.
Also, one thing I do notice is everybody outside of this have lives, and pretty much we can each all pour our lives into not only this family, but y'all all care for us. Speaking of with me being in this family, you guys, man, prayed for me, man, got me through whatever I was going through, my little life crisis. And look at me, man, I'm here now, because I have my family around me that can get me through stuff like that. People I can vent to, people I can actually talk to, and be there for me whenever I need it. And that's what I really appreciate about Unite, man. Y'all are family, y'all look out for each other. If somebody needs something, y'all there for that person, And since I've been a part of this family, man, I met a lot of people. I got a lot of connections, and not only the Unite founder has been, been by my side through this journey, man. I just want to say I appreciate you, man. It's been times that I wanted to give up in life, and I'm here showing you, not only you, I'm showing the world what I'm trying to do, and that's to unite the world. And I appreciate that opportunity, man. A lot of people should get opportunities like this, it's always areas for opportunities, but you got to see who the real ones that stick around, and the real ones that stick around is here in your face, and a lot of people should take notes on stuff like this, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass it now down to my boy C Show, man. I know he got a lot of questions. He been telling me, what he want to talk about, and I'm all for it, man. Go ahead and steal the show, man.
Okay, so first things first, my first question for you, Mr. AJ. I just want to know, what was the beginning like for you? What made you want to start content creation?
Yeah, man. So ultimately, I was on 2K16. If y'all didn't know, see, you know about that?
Yeah, I know a little bit about that.
Okay. Yeah, I was on 2K16 creating content and or not creating content, playing the game. Watching Pretty Boy Fredo and some of the great content creators at the time. And one day I just decided to link my Twitch account to my good old Xbox and press start streaming. To be honest, I didn't even see my chat. I had no idea how to check it because I didn't have Twitch on my phone. So I was just streaming just to stream. I didn't even know if anybody was in there or not because it was just fun, just actually streaming and all that good stuff. And then, it got to the point where I went and got a cheap little camera and I plugged it into my Xbox and I had a camera to use, which was good. And then I don't know if y'all know about Mixer, but Mixer was around back in the day. I built a great community on there, and that's kind of what jump-started my actual content journey to where I was actually gaining followers and actually getting somewhere and making real money from it at that time. And that's when I was like, whoa, this is a whole different thing. I thought you just pick up the camera, you just stream for fun. I didn't know it came with all this extra stuff. So I went there, rest in peace Mixer, it's gone now. So I came back to Twitch, and ever since we've been streaming the community I have now. But that's kind of how I picked it up and started going, and it's been a pretty cool journey. We all have different ways we started doing it, and so it's always cool finding everybody's different ways of starting content in their journey.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I like that. I know you said something about an Airbnb, man. That's gonna be different right there, man. I tell you that, man. That's real exciting too. I wouldn't mind, creating content with you guys, man. I'm more of a vlogging type guy. I like to talk, if you can't tell. I be rambling. But C-Show, man, what else you got for him, man?
Alright, so kind of going along the same lines of your content creation journey and your career. Is there at any point in your career where you I don't know, is this not gonna work, or is it gonna pay off? And at one point, did you realize I could actually go somewhere and go far with this?
Yeah, no, for sure, dude. There was so many moments where I doubted myself, and at that time I lacked having a family behind me to actually, tell me hey, this is not a good idea, or to actually look out for me. So that's definitely been something. There's been times where I took breaks and I just never wanted to go back to content for a while, and streaming and all that good stuff. So that's definitely been a thing, but ultimately, when finally having Unite, and everything on my side, it's cool having them, because there's out there, I'm sure this happens to you guys too. like where there's moments where you don't even want to pick up the camera or edit or anything like that. But the cool thing about us, man, is you can go in the chat and you can vent about anything and everything, and we're open to hearing that. So Unite's helped me a lot with that, but back then I didn't have that, so that's something that I appreciate about Unite, and I just kept going with it for sure. So I definitely appreciate it.
So I did notice, man, looking at the Unite page, man, you have some sponsors and you have some people that wants to sponsor us. Tell us a little bit about the sponsors we do have with Unite.
Yeah, so I think the coolest sponsor, in my opinion, currently is Evo. Evo is our merch company, which, by the way, my girlfriend just brought some good eats, so it's time to grab a little bit. But Evo's a great brand, though. They make all of our merch. They do all the production of the merch, all that good stuff. And you order through them, they give us a great discount, everything like that. And that's our best sponsor, I think. If you guys haven't seen the Unite merch, I don't have any at this house, but if you haven't seen any, merch is definitely sick, our jerseys and stuff. And then I think you guys know about Gamer Saloon. They were actually the first company to take a chance on us, which is super, super cool. And I've worked with them for a long, long time. They're super cool people, so.
I'm gonna let you grab a little bite real quick, man.
Oh yeah, man. Good right here.
Is there any pretty much big sponsors that you've been working towards that you eventually want to have sponsor Unite? I noticed some little ones that I been wanting to reach out and try to get those people looking at us, man. The main one is 2K, man. That's the main one I want.
Yeah, no, for sure, dude. Like, I mean, ultimately, first let's point out here that Flash just called me skinny. I understand I'm skinny, Glass. He's talking crap on me, man.
I noticed Rippin just said for a sponsor he was thinking about G Fuel and Bang. How do you feel about those?
Yeah, those are definitely options. We've had a lot of energy companies reach out to us, but it's kind of like them BS sponsorships. Unite's to the point where we have to have an actual stable sponsorship, where we actually are receiving things. Like, for example, Gamer Saloon, they sent a bunch of T-shirts to all of our members. They gave them free money on the app if they wanted to log in. Our merch company, they produce merch for us for no charge, and they also give us a discount. So that's what they help us with that. But there's been a bunch of companies reaching out to us about different things, and we've turned down probably over 100 sponsorships. I kid you not. There's been so many people that's texted us about it, but ultimately they haven't been as good as Gamer Saloon and
Evo.
Whatchamacallit, Evo. Yeah. Sorry, I went blank for a second.
I'm a Monster type of guy. So
a Monster?
Yeah, Monster Zero Sugar, man. They just came out with a new flavor called Blue Hawaiian. And I noticed Glad just said theoretically 2K does sponsor us.
Yeah, I mean, in a sense, they, I don't know if you noticed, but it's every week one of our members are on 2K TV. They're getting a community build, they're getting a logo, or they're at community day, or they're always doing something, you know what I mean?
Also, providing codes.
Like that.
Providing codes as well.
Yeah, they give me codes all the time to give away, so, it's definitely I think we definitely work with them. I think, especially knowing that we get free codes, for example, free games, things like that. So that's a great thing. I love that so much. And that's something too, I don't know if you guys, this is something that a lot of people don't realize when they join Unite, is for whatever reason, it's crazy. People join Unite and they get to do more things with 2K. Glass has already been doing stuff with 2K forever, but for example, Girl Gamer Renee, she's not in Unite no more, but she was in Unite and she never worked with 2K as far as community day and stuff like that. So she got invited to community day for the first time this past year. She's never been invited, so I don't know if it's having, like, for example, Glass in here who works with them often, and he interacts with our posts and all that, and then you also have like Huncho who does the same, and all the people that work with them. It like helps people work with them. It's super odd. Like I didn't work with 2K before this past year, and now they send me codes all the time. I've been in the logo gauntlet twice, and all kinds of different things. So that's definitely another great opportunity with the team that I've noticed.
Pretty much on that note too as well, man. Like Glass said, man, opens the doors, man. Pretty much like you said, you was in the logo gauntlet, man. I've been in there going on what 3 times, man. And it was really a change in the game, man. For real, a change in the game of where my focus went, man. Not me as a little kid thought I would be in the place that I am now, you know. And I want to say thank you to pretty much everybody that let the name Romeo flow around in a lot of people's head, you know. And pretty much without having a family and motivation and stuff like that, wouldn't make you want to do things like that. And with Unite being my family, man, they've been pushing me to greatness, man. And I noticed bringing in C, man, that was a big pickup right there, man. I noticed he was pretty much going through things also, man. And look at him now, man. I see him with a smile on his face, you know. He got he's building a lot, you know, and for me to be able to call him the C Show, man, that's my guy right there, man. C, man, I want you to tell us a little bit about your journey, man, with Unite, man. What do you feel like helped you a lot, man, being in the Unite family, man?
I'm not gonna lie, me being a part of the Unite family's been everything. Ever since I joined, it's been nothing but love, support. You know, I get great ideas from people within the family, you know. Huncho, like you mentioned earlier, we DM pretty frequently. He gives me ideas. He asks me ideas, you know. Romeo, obviously, you know. That's been my dog since before I joined Unite. He helped. I feel like he helped me get into Unite, you know.
Right.
You know, we was locked in for a while. But yeah, it's been nothing but love with everybody, you know. I mean, and it's helped me through some trials and tribulations, you know. And I'm very appreciative of the opportunity that y'all gave me, you know, to help further what I want to do with my content creation. And yeah, I'm blessed.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, and a thing too, he was grinding for Unite. Everybody was telling him like he was wasting his time. That you have to be a certain size, you gotta have a certain amount of followers, and all this crazy stuff to join the team. And they were just telling him like you're not gonna get the invite to join, none of that good stuff. And ultimately, like, he proved them all wrong, man. He joined the team. He got the vouch from management, like everybody else goes through the process. And he's been a great team member to the squad. So he's definitely showing everybody that we don't care about numbers, which we really don't look at numbers. It's ultimately just people who reach out to us, you know, who's been in the community chat and things like that. But he's been great, so it's been great having him.
Also, a lot of people ask too, what's the process of what Unite's looking for members to join? Because I know a lot of people join Unite and see this as something that what they want to do, you know, and they bounce. And like I was telling you early on in the show, man, the real ones stick around not only for this family, man, but for goals, you know, what they want to build with this family. And like you were saying, it's not about the followers, it's not about the, you know, the content creating. It's about more of building with each other, man, because the content creating is going to come with the family regardless or not, you know. It's reaching out, right. Building connections, you know, interacting with your peoples, and closed mouths don't get fed, you know.
Exactly, bro. And the biggest thing too is like, we'll say when we first started the team, we had like this grinders chat, and it's gotten to the point where that's not, we don't do that no more. We turned it into a straight community chat. Anyone's allowed in there. It's a way to interact with members, make connections, and just, you know, communicate with people about anything, get ideas, anything like that. And also, man, like there's no grinding stage. You reach out, hey, you let us know you're interested in the team, and it's something that you would be interested in joining. And when we do recruit, which we don't recruit often now, because we don't just let anybody in. We have standards, and we're not gonna let somebody in that's on the timeline talk negatively about all kinds of everything. We seek positive creators. Who actually have goals in mind, and don't just get on the timeline and troll or just talk about whatever they want to talk about when it non-professionally. Because ultimately, when you join the team, you're literally representing the brand and everybody else in the team. So when we're recruiting, we're focused on people who have good reputations, who can represent the brand, represent all of the creators that we have as well. So. It has nothing to do with numbers. There's no grinding stage. You just let us know you're interested, and then you reach out, make connections, join our Discord. We're always in here. Usually me, Ribbon, someone's in here, and you just talk to us, communicate with us, play with us a lot. That's what C did, and there's always the opportunity that can come away rather than just grinding and being negative on the timeline and all that stuff. So
yeah, I heard the man. I'm pretty sure I might have said that before. You right, Glass. But y'all heard the man. It's not a process. It's who really wants it bad enough. And handouts are not going to be handed out. You have to work for those, And life's not free. And just like what you got to do to make money, you got to work for it. You got to put in that work. You got to put in the sweat and tears. And if you really want something in life, like he said, man, you got to work for it. And pretty much, is there anything that you really want to tell the people that's watching what Unite's building, man? With this community, man?
So ultimately, bro, like where we're at right now is just barely touching the ground. We honestly, what's Glass talking about in the chat? What's the question?
I think he said you're eating some rats.
Some rats? This some beef and potatoes, man. Come on. What a guy. But Glass has been around forever. He's been through all kinds of different phases of. What's he saying? What is that?
It's a big old paragraph.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. But we got a question. I agree. People.
What's the eats? What's the eats?
Like build friendship and network and build connections. Yeah, for sure, bro. It's an easy opportunity to build that. So what's the eats? It's just potatoes, and beef. That's all it is. Simple meal. Let me take a sip and then I'll keep talking. Hold on. All right. Anyways, but yeah, no, we're still getting started. We're still learning. I talk to Glass quite often in the DMs about ideas, and we just kind of reach out and talk to each other because ultimately, we've only been around for a little bit over a year, and there's so much stuff that we can improve on. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, we're perfect, we're the best team, we don't need nothing new. Like there's things that we need to work on. For example, like we need to start collabing more and teaming up more on things like content and all that good stuff. Because ultimately, we're a family. We love each other, and we're here for each other and everything like that. And now we just got to kind of put the pieces together and kind of just get the boat rolling to where we all can create content together and make it more than what we are now. So there's definitely a lot to work on, and we're gonna get there soon. And it's a part of the process, man. Only being here a year and having some of the biggest creators to ever touch the 2K community by itself is crazy. So
I noticed. Let me go to this real quick. I noticed Glass said. I don't know if it was Glass or somebody in the chat. They said. If I can go to this real quick. Right here. I don't think I can go to it. Could one of y'all read that? It says something about build connections. It skipped past me, but pretty much the community needs to talk more a little bit. It says something about Rippin sent that. Rippin, if you don't mind sending that one more time. It did. It was a paragraph, but it went away.
Oh yeah, I read it.
You read it?
He's saying he wants like the people in the community chat like the people that are not grinding for the team, but that want to join the team and are part of the community, to connect more and actually build off each other and be there for each other and stuff like that, which is 100% right. So,
I mean, I feel like that's the whole concept behind the community chat, you know?
right, for sure,
the
yeah.
whole community message, you know?
Yep, exactly. So they can all, chat it up and connect with each other and help each other out, so.
And what I've noticed since I've been in Unite, man, the community chat, it hasn't been any arguing, no drama. In the main chat, man, same thing, man. Everybody gets along in there, man. We might all have disagreements or, not like different ideas, but pretty much we all come to an agreement, man, on ideas and what we're looking for with this team, man. Like I said, it's a family, Our families is not, perfect. We all have a little disagreement here and there, but it's no arguments or any bad, vibes or, it's always good energy, man, since I've been in Unite. And pretty much, if anybody's looking forward to joining, man, what are you waiting on?
Yeah, bro.
What are you waiting on?
And that is a real thing, dude. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you join any other clan chat, like anybody that's been in other teams or whatever you want to call it, I don't really like to characterize as a clan or a horde or anything like that. I like to be more of like a family. But if you've joined anything else, though, you guys see, dude, there's always arguments or disagreements or someone's crying over this or that, or there's just always some stuff in the chats, dude. And that's something that I love about Unite, bro, is we don't argue and team up with each other, and you just hardly ever see it. Usually it's positivity, everybody just talking, helping each other out, things like that. Like, and for example, like, we were struggling to, get the production going on the podcast today. This is the first podcast. So, one of the members, and who's been here for a while, which is Glass, he knows what he's doing when it comes to this. So he was able to pop in here and help out and stuff like that. So it's definitely awesome having people, all around that know how to do different things in the team. So it's definitely a big plus.
You're right about that, man. I do want to thank you, Mr. Glass, also for that, man. I was over here, rambling, and can't even hear me, But pretty much, man. C, did you have anything real quick, man, before we close the show out, man?
Yeah, I got a quick little fun question for y'all,
Okay.
Have a little fun,
Let's hear that.
My question, because this is like a debatable topic, I just want to know, what is y'all's top 3 2Ks all time?
Go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, go ahead, Ron. I want to hear yours first.
My you said top 3 or top 1?
Top 3.
Top 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll say I'm gonna go with 2K17, man. 2K17, man. I made a pure slasher, having the most fun. I didn't know anything about 2K like that. 2K17, we got 2K20. 2K20 was a real good one for me, man. And then I want to go with 23, man. 23. 23 was real fun, man. Okay. I made a nice build on there. He was like a play lock, and I had a lot of fun. I noticed Glass just said his was 20, 19, and 17. 17, if we can go back to 17, man, I tell you, man, that's it. That's all we need 17 back, bro. The arcade-ish, how it felt, man, it was just... literally. AJ, what you got, man?
Hey, y'all ain't gonna want to hear mine, man.
Nah, y'all ain't gonna want to hear mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get crucified for my answer.
So, honestly, how I see it is, I think the number 3 2K is 2K25, man. 2K25 is top 3, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I've enjoyed this year more than any year, bro. Like, this year has been, I don't know what it is, but I love it. Like, it's literally exactly what I want when it comes to a game. So it's 25 has been, I'm so serious, has been perfect for me. Like, I have had, I mean, obviously there's little things that need to be fixed, but Like it's 25 for me. So 25 is my number 3. Number 2, I would have to say 20.
Okay.
And then number 1, I'd say 17. 17 was fun, dude. I had a pure sharp in that game, and it was just super fun. But no, yeah, it's definitely 2K25, 20, and 17. I'd even argue that 25 is number 2. So
Okay.
I've enjoyed this year a lot. So Glass is geeking out of the chat, general manager himself.
Yeah, glasses. See, let's hear what you got, man.
All right. So number 3 2K of all time for me, 2K17.
Okay.
Okay, that was the first 2K that's the 2K where I started content creation. It holds a special place in my heart, you know. Fun, you know, get off of school, you know, hop on the threes with the boys, streak up, you know. Yeah, there was no other game where I vibed just as much as I did on 17. Number 2, I got 19, 2K19.
Okay.
Same reason, like I don't know what it was, but hop out from school, hop on the threes, you know, streak up with the boys, just laugh, have fun, stream, make content, you know. I think it's because I had a kind of an overpowered build that year, but we ain't gonna talk about it. I had a post-scoring rim protector.
Glad
I was shooting post phase from half.
I'm glad I wasn't playing you at the time.
And yeah, I think this is where the chat's gonna crucify me. This is where I'm gonna get flamed. This is where, but I'm dying on the hill for this game. My number 1 2K of all time, 2K18.
Wow.
Yes, I loved 18. I loved 18. Only thing that kind of made me about 18 was just like how dull the park was.
Okay.
It just wasn't a very glamorous game, you know. But I loved it. I mean, that's the year. I mean, you got to think. I played. I don't know if you know him, but I played Quavo 23.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I played him on the threes. I beat him. I dropped 21. I played G-Sites. I played a whole bunch of other top content creators on the game and 99 overall. So
I ain't gonna lie.
it was the funnest for me, like content wise and just playing wise.
I'm on the ground with Glass right now. I'm spazzing out.
It's spazzing out. That's what I did the chat.
We're on the ground right now, like spazzing. You know?
So I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Good friends with he'd be good friends with John Bridgeford. He swears 2K18 is the best 2K18 ever.
Dang, Glass
He
said.
used my dog till you said that. That's crazy. I mean, I'm just saying, like, dude, that game wasn't as bad as what people meant. You gotta think, that game was out struggling to battle with Prime Fortnite. Like, what game's gonna do good during that?
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna be
Like,
honest with you.
Prime Fortnite was 2K18 time, so like people went from 2K to Fortnite.
And also had to beat 17.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I blew 17 out the water.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't play 2K18. I didn't play it at all. I didn't touch it one time.
That's crazy.
The only I
You didn't miss out.
I played it, you know, when my friends came over. I got it on his account, you know, and just tested it out, man. You know when your friend come over and they got a nice build on there, you want to see what it's like. And I did that, but I just couldn't find the energy too, man. So like,
Even if you wanted to play it, Romeo, you were probably gonna get dashboarded every time, man. Getting dashboarded, or it ain't even loading up, or you're stuck in the subway trying to come out.
yeah.
You just never come out of the subway. I don't know if it wrecked or what happened in the subway, but you would go in the subway and never come out.
I'm not tolerating any 18 slander. Like 17 didn't have the Paul George scream of Doomerson.
It was actually worth it to load up, though.
Yeah, Glass said.
Like I'll sit there for 45 minutes and not be able to play a game. I'm looking at Paul George.
Hey, Glass said, "Definitely not a game you could barely boot up." I did want to say real quick.
You, it wouldn't load.
Right. I did want to say real quick
I ain't never had that problem.
before we close out this show too. I noticed we haven't talked about our 2K26 plans, man. Pretty much, my plans, man, was to take PTO, take some PTO, and that first week, man. You know, hopefully the servers don't go down or anything. But my goal is to take PTO and do my thing, day and night, morning, day and night. That's my game plan.
The way I want to start it, man, is I want to see at least 5 Unite members at Community Day. Playing the game before anybody else. And I think that's very possible. We have, I think right now we have 6 community builds, you know?
Okay.
And I think 3 logos. So that's 9 total with logos and stuff. So if 5 can make it to Community Day, that would be a great start to the year for myself.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely, I'm gonna put the vice president of my business in charge for the week or 2. Phones on D&D, and it's gonna be time to dominate, like last said. So.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I might have to, you know what I'm saying, have a few energy drinks lined up, going down, cause it's game time. I didn't get to do it this year. I was upset, highly upset. But now I have my plan.
We're gonna have a partner, man.
Hey.
With the energy drink.
What energy drink?
We're gonna have to partner up with the energy drink company, bro.
Monster, man. I need a case. Matter of fact, I need a mini fridge right here, man, that says Monster Zero Sugar with some Blue Hawaiian. Whatever you got in there. Y'all gotta try that Blue Hawaiian if y'all ain't tried that already, man. For real.
Pretty good.
Bang type of guy.
Dude, is it good? It tastes like the Blue Hawaiian fruit punch. I said fruit punch. Blue Hawaiian drink. There you go.
Sounds good.
And the brand, I think that's what it's called or something. I don't know.
Speaking of brand deals, I just got a brand deal too. I don't know if y'all saw it on my Twitter.
I did see that.
Y'all see that?
I did.
That was some good stuff, man. I was super excited about that.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
I appreciate it, dude. It's actually a crazy brand deal too. I don't know if you guys use DoorDash. It's very similar to that.
Okay.
It's called Devour, and basically, you know, you can order food and it comes to your doorstep just like DoorDash. But the difference between DoorDash and Devour is if you play any PC games, it's called Devour Play. You just put up the tab on your PC, and while you play the game, you earn points, and then you use those points to claim food and stuff, and you can just have free food to your door. And it's a super good brand deal. Like, I have a lot of great benefits. Like, it's actually insane. Like, I get free food every single week with the brand deal delivered to my doorstep, and I get all kinds of stuff, dude. Like, it's a really, really good deal. So that was a great opportunity that I got this week. So
I like that. I did want to say, man, hook me up. I need food when I game. Ooh. Hey, same here, man. Same here. I'm finna have some little. Man, I might have some small little protein bars or something, man. Keep me up. But I did want to close the show out, man. With a prayer, man. How do you feel about a prayer to close out the show, man?
Let's do it.
Okay. Who want to lead it? Because if not, I'll lead it, man.
You gotta let the big room lead it.
I think you lead it, yeah. Yeah, I think it's only fair.
Let me go ahead and turn that out real quick. Alright, so if y'all mind, y'all bow your head, close your eyes real quick, man. I got some words, you know what I'm saying, of wisdom to speak real quick. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this day, man, waking all of us up this morning, man. Touch each and every one of the guys' family, man. I do want to say, not only did this podcast that we started today went good and went as planned, you helped us touch each other's hearts, man, and speak out our mind. And I want to say this is the beginning of the week, Lord, and not only do we have big plans coming through this week, but through this life and eternity. Lord, I want you to touch each and every one of the Unite members, not only us, their family, and people on the outside, man, Lord. And I want y'all to get us through this week and make sure not only is we going to take time to realize what we have in front of us before it's too late, Lord. And not only if people have life crises or going through things, touch them, Lord, and make sure they can get through those things. And I want to say, Heavenly Father, thank you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
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 All right, so at the end of the show, I just want to go around, make sure nobody has any last little words they want to say to everybody out there, you know. Just some words of encouragement, anything you want to lead the crowd on.
Where you at, chat? With some good questions, chat.
Let's see.
Let's see if we got some good questions.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like this right here was a success, man. This is something I really want to do, so stay tuned for who's next. I got some stuff in store. Does AJ have the blankie?
You said what?
Does AJ have the blankie?
What does that mean? Oh, the blanket! Oh my God! Let me tell y'all, man. So, when I was in a podcast with Glass, I did the podcast with the blanket on because I got cold in the middle of the podcast, and they saw that I had the blanket, and so I had a blanket on me the whole time during the podcast. So that's a great story, and Romeo wants to tell. Rippin wants to tell everybody in the world about this object called weed taco, and he just wants to leave it at that for you guys. He put that in the chat for you guys, so I thought I'd leave it for y'all. But yeah, I remember I did have a blanket in the middle of a podcast. This is my second podcast I've been on.
Second?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Well, look, man, this ain't gonna be the end, man. I did want to give you a little offer, man. How do you feel about doing this journey with seeing Romeo, man?
Y'all wanna be on the podcast?
You know, why not, man?
I don't know if I'll be on every single one of them, but I'll definitely pop out for as many as I can.
Yeah, that's fine, man. That's fine.
And be a third questioner for you guys.
Because I know you might have questions that you want to ask people. Not only, you know, putting you out your comfort zone if this is something that you normally don't do, you know. Putting you out there, man, and give you the opportunity to speak your mind just like we're doing, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure, dude. We'll definitely have to line some people up and get going. We'll have to do some good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man, Mr. Glass, man. We got you in the future, man, for sure. I want you on one of these too, man. I know you got a lot to talk about, man, but other than that, man, I ain't gonna hold it up, man. Our next guest is coming soon. Oh, you in? All right, bet. We got Mr. Glass, yes, sir. But our next guest, he will be coming soon, man. I can't give you an exact date, but he's somebody I know. Just know that. I ain't gonna spill no beans now. This is it. But other than that, y'all, we is out.